Well, hello everyone. Thank you all so very much for joining us yet again. We are here to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac, the grand finale, the last episode before the reunion, of course.
Yeah.
Michelle, what's going on?
Yes, it's a season finale, and I mean, it gave a little bit. It wasn't all that, but we're here to talk that stuff. The Real Housewives of Potomac season
Version.
finale. Of course, it started off with them recapping like the season or whatever. Ashley's divorce, Mia's cancer scare. I think they were like prepping for what they're going to talk about. The Chris drama, Robin's wedding, all of that they recapped. And then they started with Ashley and oh bad, was it Dean or Dean? I think they went out to lunch for a mommy and son date, and she's telling him they're about to get this new house, and they. I guess she tells him. I guess he went to the house, and she talks to him. They call her mom, and she said that Dean didn't want to leave Michael. That's why he was acting so bad because he likes to be with his dad. Good thing though, since I guess they bought the house together. So they still bought the house together. But she said it's clear that it is Ashley Darby's house and Ashley Darby's house only. Now, Ashley has no idea what's going on. She's not into the legal stuff or whatever. I'm trying to figure out how she knows it's her house and her house only.
But it's in the LLC's name, right? So if it's
That's
in the
what she said. It's in the
LLC's name
LLC's
and
name.
is owned by both of them, it belongs to both of them.
That's what I'm thinking. And when they get ready, I mean, of course, the reunion kind of teased that the divorce didn't go as she thought it was. Because remember, all she kept saying is they had to be married 5 years, and she got, I forgot how much, but she was going to get paid if she just lasted 5 years. And I thought it was more.
And she had to
She had
have kids, right? She
Yeah,
also had to think, yeah.
yeah, and she met all the requirements that she had initially said, but in the reunion, and I mean, you know how they edit and stuff, but she did say verbally in the reunion clip that it didn't work out the way she thought it did. So that's what she said. So who knows?
Keep saying stuff like she's not getting alimony, but I know she's getting child support.
She has to be getting child support.
So let's pretend that she's getting alimony.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure he has to pay quite a bit.
Yeah.
And if the note is 13,000 a month, oh yeah, she got some money. She's just putting it in the damn house. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. And she wasn't quite sure how they were paying for it. I mean, she could have just she could have just not told us what they were planning to do, but she claimed to have no clue how they were splitting the bills. But yeah, we'll see.
She a clown.
Yes, all the way around. So anyway, the next scene, Karen calls Mia, and they all kind of catch up. She catches Karen up on all the tea that was dropped on her at the at Robin's bachelorette party, and Karen stops her and was like, "Did you defend me though? I'm hearing all this stuff that was said about me. Did you defend me?" And she was like, no.
I did not. I was laughing. I was
Right,
having
right.
fun talking about you.
I wouldn't have wanted you to defend me, especially because you weren't there. You don't know what they talking about. But I definitely would have wanted you to shut it down. Like, hey, she ain't here. We ain't talking about that.
Right. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, I don't think it was her obligation to because I didn't think her and Karen were that close. Because did Karen go to her grand opening? I don't even think Karen was at the grand opening, was she? Or was she
I thought
there?
Karen did. I thought
Oh,
Karen
she
was
was
the only
okay.
one.
Okay, so maybe they are closer than I thought. But anyway, she didn't do nothing but shut it down. I mean, she did not shut it down at all.
She just called her a prostitute.
Yeah. Oh gosh. So anyway,
She called her a prostitute, but she knows that she was calling her something based off the rumor. She was asking to be funny, but it was like that was nothing but fuel in the fire, and you know that.
Yeah,
You
it
were
definitely wasn't defense.
you were engaging in like the defamation of her character is what you were doing. You still engaged.
Yeah. I don't think she was calling her a prostitute like Giselle, but it wasn't okay, y'all, come on now. Yeah. So.
But I thought when I heard her say that, I was like, y'all really went all out the way with the mess this year. Just blatantly saying it, huh?
Okay. I mean, and they're not diverse with we'll talk about it later, but they're not diverse with their tea. So like, is Karen having sex with everybody in bathrooms? Like, she not in hotels. She not in. It's like all the time the bathroom. Is that what everybody is saying? So
Sharice is out to get Karen, baby. And your girl, Robin is out to help her, and so is
Robin,
Giselle.
I mean Giselle,
Giselle.
yeah.
And I don't understand why they keep making up with her just to try to pick on her. It's like they want to bully her so bad. That's how it come off. First of all, if she is so ancient to y'all, where is the respect for your elders, child? Because y'all picking on that older woman for nothing else.
They have no respect. Now, I personally believe that Giselle and Karen are just friends and frenemies. Like they go back and forth. Like nothing's gonna break what they have. Like they'll still eventually get back together. I don't know if she has that same thing with Robin, and she definitely doesn't have it with Sharice. Like that's not for the camera. She ain't feeling her
No,
at all.
I don't know what Robin's problem really is with Karen. Does anybody know?
I don't think she really has a problem with Karen.
She does.
Look, she does. Well,
She
I think her biggest thing is she's rocking with what's her name? The
Sharice.
girl Sharice. She's rocking with Sharice, and I don't even think that. Well, anyway, you said that she has a problem with Karen. I don't really see it as her having a problem with Karen as much as, hey, this is a potential storyline to get Sharice back on, and because I rock with her, I want her on the show.
That can be possible.
Sharice is dry to me.
Yeah, she not. It's almost like
Her
somebody
teeth-
told her at the end of the season, like, you got to come because it's kind of dry. And then she came with those accusations, but it gave nothing.
It
Like,
was weak.
yeah.
I feel like you should be going toe to toe with somebody else.
Come on now.
Like I don't know why, but I just don't get it.
I think after last season, they just wanted to try to mend their friendships, and realize that, hey, if we're gonna mend our friendships to the best of our ability, then what is that gonna mean for the show? So we gotta add something.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess in the next scene, Robin visit her parents. No, her parents visit her, Miss Gladys and Guy or whatever. And Robin's house looks beautiful, I guess, except for them non-hemmed curtains that her mom.
Did y'all know that she had moved in?
No,
I knew that she was building a house, but I didn't know that she had moved in or anything like that.
That could have been a storyline, Robin. Like we could have been in on you decorating your house. Like it could have been something. Like
No,
that
we hear you sitting around talking about Karen.
Come on now.
When you
The
out
house is beautiful.
in these streets.
The house is beautiful. Of course, she took her mom on the tour or whatever. And then they sit on the couch and start discussing her upcoming trip to Jamaica. And she's like, well, I guess I'll mention this. You know, we're going to get married in Jamaica while we're there for somebody else's wedding. I feel like, of course, this whole thing was staged. Her parents knew, because ain't no way the reaction was kind of like a fake reaction to me. Like, you're not inviting us? Like, come on, Rob. And then her daddy was like, well, do what's best for y'all. You know, like, I don't know. I felt like they definitely knew the conversation or whatever. But in any case, she mentioned it to them, and, you know, she said something I thought was interesting. She said, if I invite y'all, then I'd invite our siblings, our aunties, our uncles, our cousins. I'm like, no, you don't.
No, first of all, ain't none of them probably gonna come because y'all ain't never really been not together.
Okay.
That's quite presumptuous to think everybody was gonna show up. You could have did an Evite.
Okay, they know one for the streets.
Not an Evite.
A nice little Evite and see who even interested.
Okay, come to Jamaica where we may or may not be getting married.
Honestly, I think this is what I think about Robin. And part of the reason why she didn't show anybody her modeling her house or furnishing her house, she just didn't want the criticism the way that Giselle got criticized, or even her wedding. Like, she didn't want it to be elaborate because she didn't want the internet to talk about her wedding. You know what I'm saying? And
how did that work out?
She doesn't seem like the type of person who, like, number one, really doesn't want a whole lot of people in her business all that much.
TV,
so what'd you say?
Why you on TV?
Come on now.
Well, you know, like I get that. I get that. I'm just saying this is what I think about Robin.
Yeah, I do agree that she wants to be on TV but remain private, which it doesn't work because they still like went for her on Twitter, and I mean it didn't work out for her if that was her goal. And to me, honestly, if you're trying to be on reality TV, as much as I don't care for Ashley, she don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like she gonna give whatever she needs to give to get her next season contract. Lie, whatever she needs to do.
Who, Giselle?
No,
she's talking
Ashley.
about Ashley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both
Ashley and Giselle be like, baby, I'm gonna stay relevant. Don't ever worry
Okay.
about it. I'm gonna kick something off. And
You
she
need
do
mess
it
kicked
with
up?
a goofy
I
smile.
got you. Yeah.
With a goofy
definitely.
smile.
So they brought, because I mean, we might have forgot about Mia's cancer scare, but they brought it up in the intro, I guess, because she went to visit her doctor.
Wait,
in this
did y'all see her reaction when the doctor said it ain't nothing? Her face was like, I'm on TV. Don't do this to me on TV.
I told you to lie, and the woman was like,
you supposed to say,
and I won't.
God, it's not lymphoma.
But we did learn that everything that she was saying was, for the most part, it was true. Like she did have some scares, but you know, she shouldn't have been saying what she said. Like, it's just like, I'm scared. Like, I'm scared for my health. Like, and she should
do that too. I survived cancer. You got a biopsy.
And I mean, I'm sure it was scary. Like, I don't want to downplay anybody's thing, but she definitely, I think, played it up for the show. For sure.
What you said, Erica?
Oh, you know, when people be like, I survived cancer. You didn't survive cancer because you never had cancer. Why would you say that? That's weird to you. That don't be weird to you when people do that? Yeah,
I've never had those conversations.
No.
Yeah, I've never had anybody that say they survived and they didn't.
No, I mean, this happens on reality TV shows that other
Really?
people watch. Yeah.
I guess I don't watch that. I
like to watch trash television.
What you like watching?
You gonna look at me crazy?
Probably not. I probably might be like, ooh, send me that.
Okay, add to the list.
Jocelyn's Cabaret.
Like Jocelyn, her name,
I just know the clip.
whatever.
Huh?
From basketball or whatever.
Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
Okay.
All yeah, right. But that's on the channel. I don't think I have. Is it not channel? But is it Vibe? What is the?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Y'all better watch it because they're gonna get that whole network canceled. It's terrible. You gonna be like, dang, I wish I'd have saw it before they got rid of all of that.
Maybe Netflix will buy it out. I don't know.
I was like, every time I watch something on their channel, I'm like, Lord, and I can't stop looking. I'm like, Lord, they gonna cancel this whole thing. You know, like that, because they have no choice. They can't let this happen.
Yeah, the clips I have seen are definitely interesting, but yeah,
how do you continue to allow it to happen is my continued question. Why is this network still in existence? What legal team do you have, and how are they writing out these contracts?
Well, what's happening? Let me know what's happening.
Stuff.
It's like, well, the premise of the show, at least from what I've seen from the clips, is they are potential strippers, I guess.
A lot
and yeah, and she's kind of like almost like every other like competition show, but this is for strippers.
Okay.
Yeah. So
all right, we get to see some stuff. You know, we
a lot of stuff.
She's like,
oh, okay, all right.
Okay, back to Housewives.
Okay, yeah.
Giselle takes her kids ice cream and candy shopping, and you know they get their ice cream and candy, go upstairs, and she discusses her uterine fibroids and that she had hysterectomy or whatever.
That was funny.
Yes, one of her babies was like, "How are you going to be able to pee?" So you know, I don't know if they teach.
Everybody stop talking.
No.
And I love those little girls for that because that was an authentic reaction.
It was like
sis.
I mean, the best of Giselle is for sure with her kids.
Look, you're about to embarrass us. I was like, I'm in agreement. Okay.
What are they teaching y'all in school?
Girl,
not to know. Just be quiet. You know,
maybe it's good that you don't know that. I don't know.
I think that you should ask the questions once the cameras leave.
Yeah. He was like, I'm sorry, I came to myself. But she was saying usually fibroids aren't cancerous, but they were concerned about that. She cleared that. Now I thought for sure that I didn't think a hysterectomy would avoid menopause. She did not clear that up. I thought I thought it could
you
cause
close
early.
directly into it. My mother-in-law has had, yeah. And
so they were like encouraging her, saying, well, at least you don't have menopause or won't have it. And she didn't change that. But, just a little educational moment, I guess, for those who don't know. Yeah. But
I think at that point, it was just like her daughters were dealing with so much misinformation. It was like, where do I start?
It was like, she was like, y'all don't get it. It's about to be really tragic in our household once I lose these viewers. I'm going to be hot flashing and wanting to kill you all. We'll talk about it when the camera stop rolling.
Okay.
Giselle know how to stop talking, boy.
Okay. Oh gosh. So anyway, the rest of the the show takes place at Candace's video premiere, and so it was a nice little venue. Everybody arrives, and
by the way, Candace was looking some good.
Ooh, very good. She really does pretty good. Like she doesn't miss usually. Yeah, it's been a couple of times, but for the majority of the time, she doesn't miss. Yeah, it's usually her. What do they call it? The diary? Some of the diary looks are questionable. This season, I thought they all looked good. I think it was last season she had a couple of questionable ones, but yeah, she looked very good. Yes. So they everybody's all arriving or whatever, and Giselle mentions, or Chris, I don't know, it might have been a diary where he mentioned that like sometimes you do apologize for stuff just to, even if you do anything wrong, just to keep the peace. But, for this one, I'm not apologizing because, I don't think I did anything wrong. And Candace didn't say nothing in that whole diary, but she said everything like, her neck and her face did everything.
If a man don't want to apologize because he know he didn't do nothing, then I don't know why we're still discussing this. Y'all need to let it go.
Let it go, please. Oh my gosh. So anyway, they arrived, Candace's arrival under duress, because she was like, y'all not gonna announce me? I'm here.
Y'all didn't plan this? What?
Okay, like no agenda. But she arrives. So Ashley discusses what they said. Oh, they talked to what is it, Karen, I think, and Wendy. No, actually, it was Wendy, I think, and initially Wendy and Ashley. And they're talking about Mexico. And remember Mia at the bachelorette party, she was like, yes, Wendy wanted me and all this kind of stuff. But when Wendy is there, she was like, you're the one that said that you wanted to eat my box. And they was like, you did say that. You did say that. And she just kind of like, laughed it off or whatever. But they hugged it out and seemed like they was all good. But Wendy did say if she wanted to touch it, all she had to do was ask.
I said, Wendy,
you would have thought about it.
Okay, so you know what you're doing.
Okay.
Because at first I was like, they shouldn't have put that out there like that. She's a professional. People gonna try her. Oh, and then now that I see her throwing it out there, I said, well, throw your ass in the circle.
Throw that. I mean,
I was trying to defend you, I was trying to defend you, sis. Now that I know that's what you want, well, throw it in the circle.
No, okay. You can feel that energy. They all want it.
Come on now. So ain't no telling what happened in Mexico.
Right. It seemed like it.
Girls go wild.
Y'all like that?
Oh. Like, now you got him.
You hurry up.
Yeah.
Oh, if that's what you wanted to do, sis, I didn't know. I was ready to switch. I was about to go hard behind it too, because I don't always like Wendy, but I do always like Wendy because she ain't done nothing wrong, really, for them to act up with her like that.
That is true. Because she only reacts. Like, she usually doesn't kick stuff up. She really just reacts. And yeah.
They just don't like how hard she go when she go. Oh, well, you shouldn't have started with it, though. So now it was elitist. It wasn't elitist. Y'all didn't know who y'all was talking to, and she just wore her point out. That's all.
Yep. For sure. So anyway, they show the video. What are y'all thoughts on the video?
It was much better than I thought it was. I mean,
Yes,
because
me
they only
too.
showed certain parts, but they
Yeah.
showed a little bit more.
Hmm.
So I was like, yeah.
I
Yeah.
was
What's
glad I
up?
finally heard the full clip of the song because I knew she got more than them seconds. I was like, ain't no way Trina play with that girl like that.
Wait a minute,
And
say that the first part again. You
they were saying like, the little clips of the song was like short at first when they were previewing it throughout the show.
oh. Hmm.
I knew the song was longer than that. I just wanted to see.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that's
talking
true.
about Trina's verse. I wanted to hear what she was saying. I like her verse.
Yeah. And the
And
song is better than I initially thought. Because at first, when I first heard it, I was like, this is not really a banger.
and,
I like it though.
and to say that they only spent 20,000 on the video, like that was a pretty nice video.
Yep.
It's a good video.
And Mia agreed. It was more it
I
wasn't
like
low budget. She was like, we're out of the parking lot. But I enjoyed it. I thought at least the clips they showed, I thought it was really good.
I did too.
Yeah, she did a cute announcement prior to the video where she cried. And I don't know, to me, like you could tell when people are fake crying and it's authentic crying. When Chris got emotional, to me, that really seemed authentic. And when
Yeah,
I
because
felt like
they've been messing with him.
yes. Oh, so I thought that was authentic and cute. And Karen kind of leaned on Ray. I was like, maybe they really love each other too, but you never know.
But you know what? It also probably, well, I never doubted their love for each other. As much as they argue on camera, baby, there ain't nothing to real
That's
love.
true love.
That's true love. Y'all sit up here playing pretty in front of these cameras, baby. No, people who married be arguing. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why when people always go up on clips of celebrities talking to each other, they really trying hard to act like they're not married right now. Please put cameras out their face. You gonna look, you gonna see, want to see now.
Yes, because it was a clip on
When I see them argue, I'm like, yeah, but they don't be arguing about other women.
right.
And that's why it's like, don't throw that on him. And then especially don't throw it on him if it's somebody from the group.
Mm-hmm.
Because Ashley tried it, Giselle tried it, and it was just like weak. And I know guys probably go above and beyond to try not to be the one that that you're talked about, like how Ashley got done by her husband. You know what I'm saying? Some guys really do go really hard to make sure they don't make women feel uncomfortable, and they being good and they acting right.
Mm-hmm.
And for the person to bring it back and try to make it a thing, for it to be Giselle, and you've personally hung out with this person. You know what I'm saying? You've been alone with them before and never tried nothing, never did nothing to make them uncomfortable. Just any type of situation like that, and for that to happen to him, I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Because all men have is like not being perverts sometimes when it comes to women.
Yeah. They who said, I don't know where I heard, it might have been a YouTube person or something, but I believe it. But they said like that they got together like before the season to kind of plan out who they would target. And it was like Chris this season. And like basically like Giselle and Robin and maybe even Ashley like got together. It's like, okay, this is gonna be our target this season. This is what we're gonna go with. Story. Yeah.
The entire time. She must have told them, I don't want to do it.
And the reason I think it's true is because Candace must have been involved in previous seasons. Because remember that first thing, she was like, I need to see Eric. Because what we're not about to do is do this to my husband. Yep.
She got up, she was emotional. Because you thought you was a part of the clique, huh, sis? They'll form a new clique just to create drama. Girl, cut it out.
Like that.
They trying to this shit.
Yes. So Robin arrives after the video in her bridal shower gear. And I think she would have been late anyway, but at least she had an excuse this time. Giselle talks to Karen, and she was just like, well, basically Karen tells Giselle that Mia filled her in on all the details. And Giselle was like, well, did she tell you she called you a prostitute? And so we kind of talked about that, but I felt like she didn't call her a prostitute. She didn't defend her, but the way Giselle brought it to her made it seem like she called her a prostitute when she really didn't. But y'all notice Karen's like, Ray, go ahead over there. Don't take any of this seriously. We about to get into it, and I don't need you to hit none of this. So I don't know. To me, it seems like Ray don't really care. Like, I don't think he cares, but she might just, I don't know.
I think he one of them old men. You know, don't be a part of like he ain't finna play this game. He probably been telling Karen, like, look, they are old relationship too, baby. Yeah. They not finna be They not finna, like Ray not finna be playing with these young women. And that's not how them, those old relationships, them old cats, that's not how they play that game.
Yeah.
They
He's
don't
just not gonna take this serious. This is
Right.
a show. This is a show that's about ratings, and so it's about drama. And so I'm not gonna be the butt of your drama.
Yeah,
So
well,
I'm
no.
just gonna exit. Just gonna exit.
You heard when he said he don't want to hear it no way.
Okay. He did say that.
I was like, come on, Ray, let him know. This ain't even, if we gonna separate, it won't be because y'all.
Yeah.
It's something I done said.
Well, Mia, she was just like, well, I do have something to talk about you with Karen. But before that, Sharice comes over to try to get her moment that didn't moment out. And she was just like, I don't know why you in my space. And she was like, I haven't lied about anything. And she was like, I hear you, but I'm not listening or something. She kept saying that or whatever. But yeah, Sharice was like, I haven't lied about anything. Now, Giselle did make a point. She was just like, Karen kept defending herself. She never denied the allegations. So I don't see. Now, I ain't gonna say that Karen wasn't out there, but to me, I don't see her as a bathroom random sex kind of lady, but who knows?
I feel like even if she was, or even if she isn't, it's like when I feel like if you feel like you're sophisticated in a certain type of way, you ain't answering no foolishness like that, girl.
That's true.
We're not gonna sit on national television talk about my box. Girl, get from around me now.
Especially not you, Sharice.
Like, girl, and I already don't talk to you if you don't get from around me.
Oh god. But anyway, Mia takes Karen to the side and was like, well, this restaurant in PG County, the manager, friend, says that they dated you, and the manager's best friend said that they dated her and went to Vegas and they had sex in the bathroom a few years ago. I'm like, y'all can get more original. She's still having sex in the bathroom in Vegas. You mean in Vegas they got hotels on everywhere you look, and she go in the bathroom at the casino?
I wouldn't, even if that's her kink. You'll be a fool to ever address it.
Okay.
And her good, and she feel like she the bomb. She call herself the Grande Dame. You think the Grande Dame? You didn't come with any receipts, baby.
I remember Karen kind of said, like, are you talking about recently or when I was single? And she was just like, I was just playing. I was just like, it's ridiculous. But I don't know if anybody else's was it closed caption? My closed caption beeped, like they beeped it out on the show, but they put Sobe in the closed caption. So I was like, they put the name of the restaurant in the closed caption, but they beeped it out. And so I was like, oh, okay. I didn't get a chance to Google it though, but
Michelle, you really do watch for everything.
I just noticed that.
Ever saw that.
I just know, and it might not have been on everybody's. I just happened to notice that. But anyway, Karen leaves after that because it's too much drama. And as her and Ray were going down the stairs, she was like, "Let's get unmiked because I gotta fill you in on this mess."
This the thing. You think she married to that old man and he could still he could still wear her ass out?
He can munch.
I'm sure, but like he is pretty old. They might have something.
Not much.
I mean, it ain't nothing for Viagra or Rogaine or whatever it is they selling these days.
Not Rogaine. That's for hair, but Viagra for sure. That's true.
One thing for sure, Jermaine don't need it. They got something out there.
Okay, he heard about it, but
he heard about it, child. But I don't know the name of it. What is it, Rogaine? Oh,
whatever it is y'all need. But yeah, so he definitely ain't throwing her back out. But I think they ain't doing something, She seems happy.
I don't even think, honestly, I think she talks a lot of smack. Karen doesn't seem like she's sexual to me.
Me either, but
she doesn't she's really not oozing like, oh, I want to be touched. I want to be this. I want to be that,
Yeah. I'm not getting that from her.
Like she's just too busy.
Yeah. Like she'll do different things to him to make it seem like, but I'm not getting that from her either.
Like if we're talking about like prowess, sexual energy, I don't see that between them.
Who do you see it from? I'm curious now.
Me and her man for sure.
Okay.
Candace and her husband. Believe it or not, even though Wendy got all them kids, I just don't see it.
Yeah.
I just don't see it.
I think Ashley did with Michael. She did, but
Oh
after
yeah.
the kids, I don't think she does anymore.
I think that Ashley did whatever she had to do to get that ring.
Secure that man. Secure the bag.
Yeah, to secure a bag. It seems to have a little backfired a bit. But I
Just a
think
bit.
I just think Ashley freaky. Like she like her.
Because
That shit.
didn't she
Thing
say
goes.
somebody said something? And she said, "Don't knock it till you try it." Oh, Candace was like, "It's something about licking them. I just can't." And yeah, Ashley was like, "Don't knock it till you try it." So yeah. Oh, that was
Yeah,
on the bus last week with the.
that was. That's
Mhm.
what she told her too.
Yeah.
What about Giselle and Robin?
Huh?
What about Giselle and Robin?
Okay, Robin. I mean, Giselle does not have a man ever, and she's about to get the rest of that box cut out. So I don't get no energy for that. I don't get no.
What? She's supposed to be dating somebody from Bravo, right?
Don't get it twisted. Highly beautiful, like super pretty, but sexual energy.
Mhm. Yeah.
Robin, absolutely not. Her husband don't even want her. That's how he act with her on TV.
Yeah. Agreed.
Every time
100%.
I look up, he get up and leave. He acting like he don't want to be with her. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, don't make that face. I'm not one of them people you can just be leaving out here. Look, especially with the cameras rolling, baby. Woo.
Yeah. I agree.
I got stories about arguments behind somebody walking away. Listen, we can agree, disagree. We can both stop talking. Don't leave me nowhere.
What you're not gonna do is, yeah. Hmm.
That is not a form of love I am receiving.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
yeah.
you protect me and you left me somewhere. Shit.
But yeah, Robin
And I
got to pay. She got to pay the other half of that mortgage, so she gonna stick beside her.
right. That's what I'm saying. Ain't I your queen?
Oh my
To be or something.
god.
Better act like you remember that.
Coming to America.
Oh
Okay. All
god.
right. Yeah.
So Candace and Giselle get to talking, and Giselle mentions that, didn't you say that Chris will be willing to talk to me in Mexico? And Candace was basically like, not today. I don't think today is the day. It seemed like Giselle semi accepted that. And so they all get together and congratulate Candace, and they were so wrong for putting that flower in the place of she was Karen or whatever, but they were very supportive for the most part, except when Giselle was just like, I don't remember the song, like I don't know about the video, but everybody else was really supportive, so that was nice to see.
Giselle feels some type of way because Candace not playing with her.
That could be it too. That could definitely be it.
Candace
And
feels some type of
so while Giselle seemed to accept, like, okay, I don't talk to Chris, Ashley did not. So Ashley was like, to me, I don't even know why she asked Candace, but she was like, do you mind if I talk to Chris? And she was like, I don't think he's open to speaking. He doesn't want anything to take away from the celebration. Ashley don't care. She goes to talk to him anyway. She's like, incoming, so she'll know that she about to come with some mess. So he already wasn't ready, because I don't even think Ashley got 2 words out. And Ashley can instigate. She can't instigate because she was just like,
She got enough words out to get cussed the hell out.
Okay. And he went off on her, and I mean, she got the reaction that she wanted, and Bravo got the reaction they wanted. And she was just like, y'all notice Ashley always, like, it's almost like a child that know they did wrong, but she's like, what did I do wrong? It's always that little smirk.
What did I do wrong? Adults, then you would have respected his wife's wishes.
Exactly.
That's who you're there to support. You dusty, because you good, because my natural reflex would have been to pull on back. I said,
yank her back. Oh my God. Because Wendy was like, did you expect that to go? Well, like, clearly. Yeah.
But she would have went full Bambi mode if she'd have grabbed her. So,
okay.
Oh my God, what are you doing? All that shit. So,
Candace was there to support her man in the back and, encourage him or whatever. So then they start doing the little update. So Ashley moved into her new home and briefly dated Luke from Winter House. I don't know who that is. I don't watch. Y'all watch Winter House? Okay.
What is Winter House?
It's a show on Bravo because he's a Bravo celebrity. But yeah. Candace, she did a 5-city tour with her new album, and Chris is no longer at the hotel. Karen, she expanded her evening with Grand down to 5 cities. And Giselle had her hysterectomy for recovery, and she's dating somebody from the house, a Bravo celebrity. Wendy's doing kickboxing and drinking a gallon of water a day to clear them kidneys out. Mia health is stable, unlike her finances, they say. She lost control of several of their franchises.
Now, did Twitter let you know that this was happening?
Yes. That was all over the block. Yes.
I didn't know about this.
Yes. And what's her name? Jacqueline and her sister was like throwing out there like, oh yeah, where you living now? You know. So yeah, I think they're actually I don't know where they are, but they definitely were out of the house. And then she put new wood floors in their house or something. Which I didn't understand.
You gonna learn today, chick.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what she deserved too, though. I hate to say it, all that rich chick energy and highfalutin and grandstanding on people about I own this many things. I own this many things. Girl, the Lord will take it in a heartbeat.
A minute.
Girl, you was doing you need to be a little bit more humble. Now you waiting on this Bravo check, huh, babe?
But I hope they renew your contract.
They're gonna probably renew it because now she in debt.
That's
they
true.
want to know more about it.
And Jacqueline, I don't know if y'all saw that preview of the thing. She was like, "You were never CEO of those things. You were never a boss." Like, yeah, Jacqueline said all that during the reunion.
You saw what she did.
Yeah. So
ain't that the face she made in the clip whenever they claimed she was saying it? Really?
Oh my God.
Oh, we going here. Yeah, we going there, chick.
Okay, absolutely we are.
Flex on your best friend of all. I think it's gotten disgustingly terrible now. You know, between them, obviously. But like, I don't think that. I just think that that's part of me is real for real trauma, not knowing how to fight, like not knowing how low to go. But baby, some people you just gotta learn. I mean, some people got to learn. All because you be bleeding don't mean you can bleed on other people. But sometimes people, you know, give you another cut.
For sure. Well, they saved Robin for last. She decided to come to the wedding. And you know, they talked about her prenups. And oh no, she was trying to decide at that time her mom could come to the wedding. They asked about the prenup, and she was like, "Well, I've done my part, and you know, waiting for it to come in, and then I'm going to discuss it with them." And they said, "Well, I guess she did not." So 2 months later, when they were at the Jamaica, they did not get married, which is what we all knew anyway. She said it just didn't feel right in Jamaica. I wonder why. Any case, could it
pay for that wedding they had?
Okay. So it ended up getting married in Maryland. It looked like a backyard wedding. Was that backyard of the new house? Or
well, she said a friend of hers owned whatever, and so the friend,
Okay. So it looked very beautiful. It was nice clips. They showed background clips of Juan being nice to her, and that was years ago. Clearly, because he had a full head of hair in all of those clips. They did not show any recent clips of Juan being nice.
Excuse me, y'all.
Everything after that proposal was not shown because, no good clips after that.
Why you really are?
I do. But I guess I'm not that cynical about their relationship. Like I believe that they are in love. Now, do I also believe that he's cheating? Yeah, I do believe that he's cheating. But a man can cheat and still be in love with whomever he's in a relationship with.
Hold on.
I'm just telling you. I'm ready. You might not like it. But I believe that to be the truth.
Because I don't believe that. I believe you love me, but you're not in love with me.
Right.
And I can take that. But you ain't in love with me.
Not in love. What was I watching when they were saying like the woman's greatest need is to be loved. The man's greatest need is respect. So it may be that he reverences her respect for him. I don't think he love her like that. Like, I don't think you treat nobody how he treats her. Yeah. Because that's different than arguments or whatever. But like if you blatantly cheating on somebody and talking down to them and all that kind of stuff.
I believe that she is home for him. They've been together forever.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that he is in love with her.
Yeah.
Because if you were in love with her, and it could be very well that he's just a man that loves women but doesn't fall in love with them. But I don't believe you head over heels in love with me if you smashing somebody else. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I just don't. Why? What? Go ahead, Janae. What?
I still need to see the license.
I said what I have to say, y'all. Y'all.
Yeah, because I mean, I've heard of a wedding. I'm saying heard of a wedding where they actually went through the ceremony, big to do, and they still don't have no marriage license. So you can do the ceremony and not have the license. So I'm like, Karen, like, until I see the license, I don't know.
We had a celebration.
Okay. And invited your mama and the boys. Okay. So that was the season finale of Real Housewives of Potomac. And it sounds like the reunion isn't until the 17th. Like it's not this Sunday, it's next week.
Oh, we gotta wait. Okay.
Because it's the Super Bowl.
They're probably still editing.
Because it's the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Yeah.
They've gone against the Super Bowl before. Well, maybe not Potomac, but definitely Atlanta. Atlanta has gone against the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, I definitely would have watched it on the Super Bowl. Yeah. Different audiences, I guess.
I know a lot of people. Sure. I know a lot of women who watch both.
I'll record it. Look, you can record. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can record. As soon as you're done with one, go to the other.
Mm-hmm. And if you're real fancy and got them TVs with both screens, you can watch both, I guess.
Talking about that.
You have one muted and one not. So,
talking about in love. And he up here embarrassing that girl on TV every other day. Come on now. Every other week. He be embarrassing the hell out of that girl every chance he get.
Okay, so first, so when they were arguing over the phone, you can't assume that he knew that he was being recorded, or that she had it on speakerphone. You can't assume that he knew that.
He didn't know that. I wasn't.
And so that could have been like a natural reaction to what she was saying. And yeah, maybe to some it looked as if he was disrespecting her, but I still feel like he was upset about the allegation.
No, I'm not talking about that instance. I'm talking about the other instances where he didn't just walked off, left her. You know what I'm saying? Left parties and she didn't know he left.
Mm-hmm. Or when she brought up something and he drove off. When they were doing them hats in that warehouse, he drove off. And I think, because don't you have to sign off, like release your voice, or do they do like a blanket release? Like anytime she call, you could be recorded.
Blanket.
Oh, okay. But I think he told her basically like, we ain't talking about this on the show. And when she called him with that nonsense, that was a natural reaction. And I don't think he was. Yeah, I think that's just how they communicate or whatever. I don't think he was disrespectful to her because he did try to clean it up at the end, but he wasn't happy. And you could just tell. I know you said that it don't mean nothing, but when you say, "What's up, Robin?" and that's your fiance who you love, and y'all about to get married in a couple of months, come on now. I don't know. I
don't look into that as much as I be looking into the behaviors. I do believe that she's in love with him, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do. I also so and this is another element though. Like if he was cheating in the past, then yeah, maybe at that particular moment he wasn't necessarily in love with
her. So you saying
I think he loves her. I do think he loves her. In love may be a different thing, but he definitely loves her. She's the mother of his kids, all that. Yeah. Because didn't he tell the producers that's the only reason he with her?
Yeah, she's home. You said he told the producer that?
Remember, it was a couple of seasons ago, and that there was a hot mic, and he was just like, I can't do this no more, whatever. The only reason I'm here is for the kids. Y'all remember that? They keep bringing it up on Twitter, by the way.
I do.
I did not know he said that.
Oh,
yeah, he did. Well, I don't think you were watching it back then. Yeah, he did. And I remember I was distraught. I was heartbroken. I was heartbroken.
That's how he really feels.
But at the same time, I feel like they cut certain parts out. I feel like it was a long, drawn out conversation, and I think he cleared it up at that reunion that followed.
Okay, I don't remember the clip. He may have cleared it up. I don't
broke
know.
my
Is that
heart.
the one where I'm so glad Warren Dixon is not here? It wasn't that one. Okay.
No,
But
no.
did y'all see the Watch What Happens Live? I didn't get a chance to watch it.
I know I watched
has
it. I
it
just don't
aired?
remember what happened. Who was on
It was
it?
supposed to be an exclusive with. I saw clips. I don't know
Oh,
if
with
it actually
Robin.
aired.
Robin. Yeah, yeah.
Did it air or did they just show clips online?
Oh no, it aired.
Oh, okay, okay. Did you watch it?
I watched it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did anything? Because the clips I saw was a bunch
No,
of
she
numbers.
wasn't giving. She
okay.
wasn't giving. She from
That's
her
why I ain't
perspective,
go
she cleared it up. From her perspective, she cleared it up. Andy wasn't here for it. But the other person that was there with her was an attorney, and she was just like, Robin is doing what she's supposed to do, and she's doing it well. So it kind of made it sound like basically leave me alone. I'm giving you what you need, and that's it.
Okay. And I definitely think she had to do that because she wasn't gonna get. I think Bravo was like, if you want your contract next year, you're gonna come on the show and talk about this.
Well,
and that's why she showed up.
According to Andy, she was always booked to be there
that
okay. weekend. Okay. According to Andy.
Okay. Okay. Well, so much for my.
Maybe a lot for them too.
Yeah.
Maybe a lot for them.
Y'all so cynical. Y'all are so cynical.
He loves Giselle and Robin. He loves Giselle and Robin.
He might, but that interview was he was going there with her.
Okay.
And for him to offer that, let me know that okay, this is the truth. What he's saying is the truth. But he was going in, and what she said, he wasn't believing. And I'll be honest. Even though that's my girl. Her responses were not appropriate to the question.
Yeah. They weren't good enough either.
Because the truth, like Judge Judy said, the truth makes sense. And a lot, if you question it, the truth makes sense. And most of the time, you can be like, oh, okay, that sounds true.
But and that whole thing about how he ended up going somewhere with this woman, girl.
Hell yeah, I don't know when you left this because I'm just seeing it, but the takeaway is much.
Eat it for lunch.
Okay. Have we covered everything?
I think so. We're just gearing up for this reunion and any other tea that might be dropping between now and then.
I hope it's explosive.
It better be.
Okay.
It better be.
Because there's a lot going on. And it looked like Chris about to tell everybody, Giselle, a whole lot. I ain't apologize about nothing.
Okay.
I will say this.
She got her apology. Sounds to me like he ain't never issue now.
Right. That's what it sounds like to me.
According to Candace, and I think I said this last week, the last time that we were on, Candace said that, Andy said that Giselle and Mia got it the worst. Candace says, no, it was Mia. I don't know about what, but
she said who and what?
She said Mia got it the worst at the reunion.
Between Mia and who?
Giselle. It was Andy that said Giselle and Mia, but Candace was like, nah, it was Mia.
What the hell was on Giselle head for? That shit
was they always coming for Giselle at the reunions.
Because Giselle like behind all the mess. It's almost like she pushed people up there, like she instigate, push it out there, and then like stand back and watch.
And they got to get their revenge.
Yeah,
as they should.
Yeah. Now Mia, it's almost like it was so long ago, that whole Miami trip, but she was a hot mess in Miami, and then with her friend, the way she did her friend.
I think that's what Candace was talking about. Her friend. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Mm-hmm. So that was a whole lot, and so yeah, I can understand Mia getting a lot.
Would you give it to me, please?
As deserved, her too, because she could have. But yeah, that was it for this season finale. What y'all thought about the whole season?
It's given a 7.
Okay, I can agree with that. Yeah, it was entertaining. I wish it was better and truthful and all that kind of stuff, but it was entertaining.
Mm-hmm. I'll definitely watch next semester. Put it that next semester, next year.
I know what you meant.
I'm such a teacher.
Sure. Did we lose you, Erica? Oh, there she goes. Okay.
I'm sorry.
How was the season, Erica?
I agree with the 7.
Yeah.
I wish it was a little bit more spicy. I thought it was going to be spicier. I was proud of Wendy for controlling herself and removing herself. I understand why she's taking kickboxing, because she's probably still thinking about it.
Okay.
People playing and testing her.
Candace did a good job of controlling herself this season too, because usually Candace go off, but
she did good,
Those
and I
those
think
diary
what
rooms. Oh my
did
god.
good though is because she really looked up to them and didn't realize that she could be a victim to their plots. Because you
I
hang
think
out
she
Not
had the
today,
most
Nick.
reaction.
Not today, ankles. That's the whole season right there. Not
Okay,
today.
right there.
this season.
Ashley,
Made
her forehead. Oh my God, don't you put that girl forehead? Sesame
no, the
Street.
thing is, she
She
was
was
right
definitely
though.
giving Sesame Street
She was
eyes.
giving Sesame Street. She was though. She was.
Yeah.
Girl was spot on. This season made me like Candace and have a little bit of respect for her because she done calmed all that down.
Mm-hmm.
Because baby, thanks, Monique. Yes, you to thank for that. And
Yes.
nobody else is gonna send you a heart and a big shout out about playing with people. I will. I think Homegirl has properly received the help that she needs. And look at her. And look at her flourishing.
Yes.
All it took was a little snatch back. And she was like, I don't even have to deal with this anymore. I'm not even gonna do this anymore. And then she cut up last season with Mia. She didn't do it again. I think that's the career flourishing too. So it must be popping and doing something.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so very much for joining us. As always, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Have a good one.
Take care.